Hi everyone, welcome back with this particular video. In this particular video, we'll be understanding one very important Python concept called operators. So going forward, whenever you will be writing the code, you'll be implementing different projects. So this particular concept will help you a lot. So in this particular video, I'll give you the entire understanding on top of this particular operators. So inside Python, we're having 6 types of operator. We'll be exploring all of them one by one, and we'll try to understand their use cases and all. Okay. So instead of talking too much, let's get started with our operators. See, what is operator? If you want to perform any operation with respect to 2 operand or more than 2 operand, and to perform that particular operation, the symbol actually use that is called operators. So what I told, let me give you one example. Let's say there is a 2 number. Let's say a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 3. So let's say I want to add this particular 2 number. What I will do, I'll just write a plus b. Okay. So if you add this particular number, so you will get 5 here. Okay, you will get 5 here. So here you can see a and b is operand. Okay, a and b is an operand, and the operation you are performing, which is nothing but add operation. Okay, which is nothing but add operation. So this is called actually operator. This is called operator. Okay, that means you are using some symbol to perform this particular operation. Okay, so this is called the operation, the entire operation you are doing, a plus b, right? A plus b, this is called operation, this is called add operation. This is called add operation. So that means to perform any kinds of operation, you are using some operands. You are using some operands like a and b, and to perform that particular operation, you are using one specific symbol. In this case, actually, you are using add, right? This particular add, that means plus symbol. Okay, this is called operator. So it can be any kinds of symbol. It can be minus symbol. It can be multiplication symbol. It can be, let's say, a division symbol. Okay, it can be modulus symbol. It can be equal symbol. Okay, so this is called actually operator. This is called actually operators. So this is called actually operator inside programming. So in every programming language, you are having this kinds of operator, but inside Python, you are having 6 types. Okay, 6 types of operator. I'll tell you all of the 6 types. I will tell you one by one. Okay, each and everything would be clear. So here the operator actually I have written, this is called arithmetic operator. This is called arithmetic operator. Okay, arithmetic operator, because you only use these are the operator to perform the arithmetic operation. Let's say addition, division, subtraction, multiplication, right? So now let's go to our code editor and try to understand this particular operator in detail. So guys, you can see I already told you inside Python we are having 6 types of operator. You can see we are having arithmetic operator, relational operator, logical operator, then we are having bitwise operator, assignment operator, and membership operators. So these 6 types of operator will be learning one by one. Okay, each and everything I'll be discussing in front of you. So the operator actually I have written on my blackboard is called arithmetic operator. The common things actually you use in your mathematics like addition, division, subtraction, and so on, right? So first of all, let's try to see this particular arithmetic operators. Okay, like how we can perform with the help of Python. So I'll copy the arithmetic operator and I will just make a comment here, arithmetic operator. So it's like very easy. See, arithmetic operator, it's nothing but you are just doing the mathematical operation. Let's say I want to add 2 number. Let's say I want to add 4 plus, let's say 3. Okay, 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3. So it will give me 7. So instead of giving a comment, what I can do, I think create a markdown. It would be better. So after this particular cell, I can create a new cell and I can mark it as markdown. Arithmetic operators, yeah, fine. Now it is fine. So this is actually addition operator. Okay, this is called addition operator. Now let's see any other operator. So let's say I want to subtract a value. Let's say 4 minus 3. So this is called subtraction operator. Then we are also having something called multiplication operator. Let's say 4 times 3. This is called multiplication operator. Then we are having division operator. Let's say 4 divided by 2. So this would be the answer. And we are also having integer division operator. Okay, so what is integer division operator? Let me show you. So in this case, actually, you have to give this particular double slash. Okay, double slash. Now if I give 2, now see the output. See, what is the difference between your like division operator and integer division operator? You can see whenever I perform this particular division operation, So here I was getting the remainder which is nothing but 0. Okay, because it is giving me the floating value. But whenever I'm using integer division operator, you can see whenever I perform the division operation, it will only give the integer number. That means remainder it won't be give me. Okay, it will only give the actual number, which is nothing but 2. Okay, that means it's an integer. It is converting everything to an integer representation. Okay, so this is called actually integer division operator. We are also having something called modular operator. So let me show you. So this is the modular operator. So what modular operator returns, actually it will give you the remainder if you perform any kinds of division. Okay, after performing any kinds of division, if you get any kinds of remainder, it will give you that particular remainder. In this case, actually you can see I did the division 4 divided by 2, I got 2.0. So it is giving me the whole number. When I perform the integer division, it will give me only the actual number. And if you perform the modulus operation, okay, it will only give you the remainder. Okay, in this particular case, which is nothing but 0, right? And if you want to perform like power operation, you can use this particular operator. So this is the power operator. Okay, you have to give double star, and if I give any number, let's say 5 double star 2, so it will give you the results. So that means you have written a 5 to the power 2, and the answer would be 25. Okay, and these are the operator you will be using broadly in your programming, because every time you have to perform the mathematical operation and all. Okay, whenever you will be doing the coding, and these are like very common arithmetic operation. Okay, they will be using in your programming journey. Then the next thing will be exploring the relational operator. Okay, so let's see the relational operator. So let me just do the markdown here. So relational operators is nothing but this particular operator tries to find out the relation between two number. Okay, so let's say, let me give you one example. Let's say if I just write 4 is greater than let's say 5. Okay, just try to pause the video and tell me whether this particular 4 is greater than 5 or not. Okay, if yes, you can give true, otherwise you can give false. Okay, now let me execute and show you what will be the output. See, it is giving me false. Okay, because this particular relation is not true. Okay, 4 is not greater than 5. Okay, that's why it's false. Now similar wise, I can also check 4 is less than 5. Okay, 4 is less than 5 or not. If I execute, see, it's true. So this is called actually relational operators. Okay, that means it is trying to find out the relation between two number. We are having some more relational operator. I can also check like that. So 4 is greater than and equal to 4 or not. Okay, 4 is greater than and equal to 4 or not. You can see it's true, because here I have written 4 is greater than. Okay, greater than and equal to. Greater than and equal to, you can see it's not greater than, but it's equal to. Okay, it's equal to 4. That's why it's true. Now same condition you can do it for the lesser than as well. So 4 is lesser than 4 or equal or not. Okay, it's not lesser than, but it's equal to 4. Okay, that's why again it's a true. Then you can also check like that. So 4 is equal 4 or not. Okay, again it would be true, because 4 is equal 4. 4 is not equal 4. Okay, 4 is not equal 4 or not. You can see false, because 4 is equal 4. Okay, because 4 is equal 4. Okay, it's not equal 4, because 4 is 4, right? So that's why actually it's coming false. So these are my relational operators, and these are the operator actually you'll be using broadly in your programming as well. Okay, so now we'll be learning the next operator, which is nothing but my logical operator. Okay, I'll copy logical operators. So I think you're already familiar with logical gates, right? Like you have learned in your school and college days. I think you heard of like AND gate, OR gate, okay, then NOT gate. So these are the thing actually, the logical operators. So let me give you one example. So let's say if I'm writing this particular statement, so 1 and 0. Okay, now just tell me what will be the output here. Okay, if I execute this particular program, what will be the output? See, if I execute, it would be 0. Why? Because I think you already know what is AND. So see, I think you remember this AND truth table. Okay, now how we used to draw this particular truth table. Let me just draw it. So this is my X and Y, and this is my output. So let's say 1 1 1 0 0 1 and 0 0. Okay, so whenever I'm talking about AND actually operator, that means AND logical table. That means if 2 gate is open, okay, if 2 gate is open, so it would be 1. Output should be 1. Let's say here both case actually you can see 1 and 1, so it should be 1. And if anyone is off, we can see it's 0, that means it would be 0. Again, you can see this particular x is 0 and y is 1, that means one gate is open here, so it would be 0 again. And in this case actually both is 0, that means both is open. Okay, so it would be again 0. So this is called AND table. Okay, so now I think you remember whenever I'm writing 1 and 0, okay, that means it would be 0, because so here you can see this particular gate is not closed. Okay, so that's why it's giving 0. Now if I give, let's say, 1 and 1, it would be 1, because both gate is closed right now. Okay, 1 and 1. So that's how you can try with all the number, let's say 0 and 1. Okay, you can see again it would be 0 because this particular gate is open. And why it is giving 0, 1 and all? Because I told you whenever it is giving you 1, that means it is telling it's a true. Whenever it is giving 0, that means it is telling false, because in Python 0 would be considered as false and 1 would be considered as true. Okay, so that's how actually you can play with this particular logical operator. Okay, I think you know the logical operator, right? I already showed you the table and all. Okay, and if you don't know this particular table, what you can do, you can simply search on Google logical. You can search about logical truth table. You can go to the image, and here you will get all the table. Okay, one by one you can see. Okay, so this is the AND table. I have showed you this particular AND table. Let me open this particular table. So here you can see this particular table. This is the AND table, this is the OR table, this is the XOR table, and this is the NOT table. Okay, so this is called actually AND, a logical operator. Now we are having another logical operator called OR. Okay, so let me also show you the OR example. So let me just write down. Let's say if I just write 1 or 0. Okay, now tell me what will be the output. Just try to open up this particular table and try to see. Whenever I'm talking about OR, that means if you have 0 and 0, that means 2 gate is open, it would be 0. Okay, so at least 1 gate should be closed. Okay, then it would be 1. You can see 0 and 1, that means this gate is closed, that means output should be 1. Again 1, this gate is open, this gate is closed, this gate is open, again it's 1. And if both gate is open, that means again it's 1. That means if like 2 of the gate is open, that means it would be 0. Otherwise, if 1 of the gate is closed, it would be 1. Okay, this is called OR truth table. So here I have written 1 or 0. That means 1 gate is closed and output should be true. You can see it would be 1, because in case 1 gate is closed here. Now again you can try with a number. Let's say if I give 0 and 0, it would be 0. If I give 0 or 1, it would be 1. Okay, that's how you can play with this particular OR logical operator. Now there is another one called NOT gate. So I can write NOT 1. Okay, NOT 1. So you can see this particular NOT gate, NOT truth table. So it will convert 0 as 1 and 1 as 0. That means false would be converted to as true, and true would be converted as false. Okay, now we can see I've just written NOT 1. Okay, NOT 1. That means it would be convert to false. Okay, it would be convert to false, and false means it's 0. So by default Python doesn't give 0, it will give you false. Okay, now if I write this particular statement, not 0, it would be true. Okay, the opposite one. Okay, it would be true. So this is all about our logical operators. Now let me show you the next one, which is nothing but bitwise operator. So this particular bitwise operators is a special operators that works with the binary number. So here you can see this is called actually bitwise operator, and you can see there are so many bitwise operators are available, like bitwise AND, bitwise OR, bitwise XOR, bitwise NOT. Then we're having right shift and left shift. So if you are familiar with digital numbers, that means the binary numbers, decimal numbers. Okay, I think you are already familiar with these are the concept, right? Like AND, OR, XOR, NOT, left shift, right shift. Okay, you have already worked with binary numbers. So these kinds of actually special operators actually sometimes you will be using in your code. But see, this is not actually very used in the programming. Sometimes you'll be working whenever, let's say, we'll be working with the images. Okay, in computer vision you will be manipulating the image, you will be working with the arrays and all. Okay, that time actually you may use these are the concept, but most of the time actually I haven't seen people are using these are the operator in their programming. But again, it is a useful actually concept, that's why I'm teaching you. Okay, it's required for you. So first of all, let's try to understand this particular bitwise AND. Okay, bitwise AND, how this bitwise AND works. So if I execute this particular program, see, so let me individually execute this particular program and let me show you. See, if I execute this particular bitwise AND, okay, see what will the output? The output is 2. How it is giving me this particular output as 2? Let me show you. Okay, if I just give you one example, rest of the example you can automatically understand by yourself. Okay, so I'll go to my Blackboard And here what I have written 2 and 3, 2 bitwise and 3, right? So see, if I represent this particular 2 as a binary number, so what would be the number? So 2 as a binary, it would be 0 1 0, if I'm not wrong. So see, this is the 2 representation in binary, and if I represent the 3 in binary, it would be like that, 1 1 0. So now if you perform AND operation, okay, because this is an AND symbol, right? It's a bitwise AND symbol. Now if you perform AND operation with this particular number, so as I already told you, the AND table, I think you remember, this is the AND table. So if 2 gate is closed, that means output would be 1. Otherwise, if one of the gate is open, output would be 0. Okay. Now you can see 0 1, that means it would be 0. 1 1, it would be 1. And 0 0, it would be 0. Now again, this particular binary number is representing 2. You can see it's representing 2. So that's why this particular number, it is coming as true. Okay, now I hope this particular concept is clear. Okay, how this particular bitwise operator is working. If first of all, it is trying to convert everything to the binary representation, then this operation is happening. Okay, now similar wise, I can also show you the bitwise OR. Now if I execute this particular program, see, output is 3. So again, let's get back to our blackboard. Now you can see, now instead of performing AND operation, now we'll be performing OR operation. Okay, like again, I'm using the same number, 2 and 3. Okay, 2 and 3. So this is the representation of 2, this is the representation of 3. OR means if any gate is closed, that means it would be 1. Okay, so again, it would be 1, it would be 1, and this would be 0. Now you can see this particular number represents 3. Okay, this particular number represents 3. Okay, that's why this output is 3. So now I think you can understand how XOR is working, NOT is working. Okay, you can simply search this particular truth table, the binary representation of this number, and you can simply do this particular operation. You will get the idea. Okay, I'm expecting you are already familiar with these are the digital numbers. Okay, I think you have learned in your school and college days. So now let me execute all of them. Now you can see all of the output. So I already explained these are the 2 things. So 2 and 3. Then you are performing XOR operation, and this is the output. Then you are performing bitwise NOT operation. This is the output. NOT means like it will do the opposite. Like if you are getting 1, it would be converted as 0. If we are getting 0, it would be converted as 1. Okay, so here I've written this particular symbol represents NOT. Okay, bitwise NOT. Here you've written this particular tilde 3, that means bitwise NOT. Now you can see this is the opposite of 3, that means -4. Okay, now there is another one called right shift and left shift. Right shift means you are first of all converting this particular 4 to the binary, then you are shifting like 2 number. Okay, 2 number right side. Okay, this is called right shift, and this is called left shift. Here you are shifting left side. Okay, 2 number. So you can search this particular concept. This is the concept of digital electronics. I think you will get the idea. Okay, so this is actually our bitwise actually operator, and this particular operator actually very less used, okay, in our programming. But again, whenever you need it, definitely you can also use this particular operator. I already explained here. Now the next operator we'll be learning called this one, assignment operator. Okay, so assignment operator is like very simple operator. We have already used this particular operator broadly. Okay, see, let me first of all show you this particular assignment operator. See, assignment operator is nothing but it's an equal sign only. Okay, as of now, see, we have written equal a lot. Okay, in our program, you can see we have used this particular equal. Okay, equal sign. Okay, equal sign. So this is called actually assignment operator. You're assigning something. Let's say here if I write a is equal to 2. Okay, here you are assigning this particular 2 inside a. Okay, with the help of this particular assign operator. Okay, now you can use this particular assign operator there are so many ways you can use. You can also write like that, let's say, or I can take a new cell. So here I can write a is equal to 2. Okay, now if I write like that, a plus and equal 1. So now if I execute this particular program, what will happen? Okay, if I print this particular a, now what will happen? See, a will become 3 right now. Why? Because you can see previously a was 2. Okay, now what I have done, I just told plus and equal, that means it will add 1. Okay, with this particular 2. Okay, now it will become 3. So that's how also you can use assignment operator. Okay, with the help of any other operator. Okay, with the help of any other operator, let's say arithmetic, logical. Okay, you can use this particular assignment operator. Assignment operator can be used everywhere. Okay, that's why. Now similar wise, you can also write for like that. You can also subtract the value. Okay, you can also multiply the value. Okay, you can also divide the value. Okay, everything is possible here. Okay, everything is possible. You can try all of them one by one. Okay, and you remember in other programming language we used to write like that. So we used to write a plus plus. That means it will increase this particular number 1. Okay, then we used to also write like that, plus plus a. Okay, first of all it will increase, then it will update. So this is actually concept of other programming language, but in Python they have made this particular statement very easy. That's how. See, this is like more readable than that one. Sometimes we get also because sometimes we get confused with this particular statement. Okay, that's why Python did this particular easy statement. Okay, yeah. So this is actually our assignment operator. Okay, it's nothing, only the equal sign actually we're using, and this particular equal can be used with any other operator. Now the last operator we'll be learning called membership operator. See, membership operator is like very powerful inside Python. Okay, so let me give you one example. So first of all, let me write this particular operator. So let me write down in a comment. So in membership we use two kinds of operator. One is like in, another is not in. Okay, in and not in. Okay, these are the two operator we are having. Okay, inside membership operator. Now let me give you one example. Let's say, okay, M in Mumbai. Tell me whether this particular M is present in Mumbai or not. Definitely it is present. You can see at the very first position. Now if I execute this particular program, it will give me true. That means this particular M is present. Okay, now if I just write D is present in Mumbai or not, it will give me false because D is not present. Okay, inside that. So let me just replace with M. Okay. So this is the work of in. Okay, this is the work of in. So if I'm not using this particular membership operator, at the time what I have to do, I have to write a for loop. I'll be discussing this particular for loop in detail. Okay, what is this for loop? With the help of for loop, actually how we can find a value or number. Okay, in a text, we'll be learning this part as well. See, if you're using for loop, your time complexity will increase in this particular case. But if you're using this membership operator, it's like very robust implementation. Okay, so it will give you like very quick result. Okay, so that's why this particular membership operator is like very powerful. So it can easily find out something in a given text. Now you can ask me, it is only working with the text or not? It can work with any other data type or not? Definitely it can also work with other data types. So let me show you another example. But before that, let me show you this not in as well. So now you can simply write not in. Okay, M not in Mumbai. Okay, now see, it will give you false because it is already present. Okay, it is already present. That's why it's giving me false. I've written not in, whether it's not in or not, but I can see it's present. That's why it's false. But here if I write D not in Mumbai, D is not there inside Mumbai, definitely it will give me true. Okay, this is the not in, and previous one is your in one, right? Now the next one I'll be showing you with the with any other data type. So let's say if I write one in present inside this particular list or not. So list is 1 2 3 4. Okay, now if I hit enter, you will see it's true because one is present inside this particular list. Okay, not in means it would be false because it is already present here. Okay, but if I write 10, okay, it's not present, that's why it's giving me true. Okay, that's how also you can work with any other data type as well. So this is a list data type I'm using, so I'll be discussing about this particular list and all. Okay, going forward, so it can be worked with list, string, tuple, okay, dictionary, any kinds of data type you can use with this particular membership operators. Okay, so yes guys, this is all about our operators inside Python. All 6 kinds of operator we have explored one by one, like arithmetic operator, relational operator, then logical, bitwise, assignment, and membership operators. Okay, now in the next video we'll be doing one exercise, hands-on exercise with the help of this particular operator concept. Then I think this particular concept will be more clear. Okay, so I hope guys you like this particular video, so please try to subscribe to the channel and try to share this particular video with your friends and family. So thank you so much guys for watching this video, and I will see you next time.